Hi friends, it's Thursday. We are going to get started with our reading today. I would like you to get out your e-learning packets and turn to the reading section. Today's text is called Earwigs. It is a nonfiction text. Nonfiction texts are texts that are about real things. They are true stories about real things. So today's text is called Earwigs. Earwigs is on page number 35 of your reading section in your packet. All right, as we read, I want you to think about our objective today. What I want you to think about is what is the key idea or key point, which means what's the main idea? What are they really trying to get across in this text? All right, let's dive right in. Many people do not like earwigs. These small brown insects scurry up walls and have big pinchers. But earwigs aren't as bad as you might think. So if you look over here, this is our earwig. Okay, I can see why some people might be a little scared about these earwigs. Look at their pinchers. They look pretty big. It says that they scurry up walls and have big pinchers. But earwigs are not as bad as you might think. Believe it or not, earwigs make very good mothers. Many insects lay their eggs and then leave. Not earwigs. The mother stays with her eggs, cleaning them and keeping them safe. She even helps the babies hatch out of their eggs. Once they have hatched, she helps them eat. She also helps them out of danger. Earwigs are also not as scary as they look. Sure, they have wings and big pinchers, but they do not use their wings often. And earwigs don't like to use their pinchers on humans. They use them mostly to catch prey. Even when they do pinch people, they are just keeping themselves safe. The pinchers don't cause any harm. The next time you see an earwig, remember, it's more than just a creepy bug. Over here in the box on the lower left, it asks us to draw a star by the sentence that tells the key point of the article. So what is this article mostly about? What is this article mostly about? Well, obviously we know it's mostly about earwigs, but what specifically about earwigs? This article is trying to convince us that earwigs are not as scary or bad as they might seem. The whole article is trying to convince us that they're not as bad as they seem. They're really good mothers. They're actually not harmful to people. They don't pinch us very often. So mostly this article is about earwigs not being as bad as you might think. Okay, that is our main idea. That's the key point. If we skip down to the next page, the key point, just like we said, the key point is that earwigs are not as bad as they seem. That's what the article is mostly about. Give me one reason earwigs are not as bad as they might seem. Well, in the article it says they don't use their wings often and they don't like to use their pinchers on humans. Okay, so that's one reason why they're not that bad. They don't like to use their pinchers on humans. Okay, so earwigs don't like to use their pinchers on humans. Okay, that's one reason that they're not that bad. I need one more reason from the article that they are not that bad. So I'm going to go up to the second paragraph. It says, believe it or not, earwigs make very good mothers. While many insects leave their eggs, not earwigs. Mothers stay with the eggs, they clean them, they keep them safe, they help their babies hatch out of the eggs, and once they have hatched, they help them eat, and they also keep their babies out of danger. So another reason why earwigs are not that bad is because unlike other insects, earwigs are good mothers, okay? And I could list all the things that make them good mothers, but I'm going to stop right there just for the sake of time. After reading this article, do you agree that earwigs are not as bad as they seem? So do you agree with the author? The author is trying to convince us that earwigs are really not that bad. So they talk about all the different reasons why earwigs are really not that bad. Do you agree? If you do agree, I want you to tell me why you agree with the author that they're not that bad. If you don't agree with the author, why don't you agree that earwigs are really not that bad? So you're going to tell someone next to you. All right, we're going to save this next piece for tomorrow. So that is it for today, friends. If you have any questions, please let me know. Our objective today was to read a nonfiction text and talk about the key point. That's the same thing as a main idea. What was the article mainly about, and what were the supporting reasons? We said that earwigs are really not that bad, and the author gave us several reasons as to why they are really not that bad. So we had to say what the main idea, key point was, and then we had to find all those little tiny supporting details that tell us why the earwigs are not that bad. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow and have a great day.